Hi, and hello, and
Hey.
welcome to Queers Guild and the return of indieRevue, our quote unquote weekly, uh, quote unquote indie TTRPG quote unquote show, quote unquote. I don't know how many quotes I'll put in, but we'll see.
A lot of
It's a
quotes.
lot of air quotes, yeah. Mhm.
Quote, quote, quote.
I'm doing this uh, prid pro quid pro quo
What?
quote. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke, but I didn't really do so well. Anyway, tonight we are playing Creature Craft by Princess Woy. Very similar in style, very inspired by another game that we did called Exquisite Biome by Caro Cercion. This has
Yes.
sort of the same vibes of we're creating little creatures and then we put the creatures in an environment and then we make them do stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, the way I was reading the rules kind of makes it feel like it's like we have our Pokemon and we're just fighting each other with it.
Yeah.
Which is a thing I think we can do. I think we can like toss our creatures at each other.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I, I got to choose the
Yeah,
game
hang
that we
on,
would
just
start with for our day our in
read a grand reopening. I
yeah.
printed out like this is like a 30 something page packet, just and it's got like little character sheets. And we're just
And,
very excited.
yeah. And we yeah. I picked this one because it seemed just neat and cute and
It was good, and I liked it. Hmm.
it'll be good. We will like it.
And we will like it,
And it's
or
my fault
else.
that we're starting so late. I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. All right. Just pretend it never happened. All right. So here's what we need to play the game. Um, a whole we need our little character sheet. We have our, uh, as you can see, our deck of cards, sort of very similar to Exquisite Biome having that as well. And we've got our notes. All right, so first thing we do is, what do we do first?
The first thing we do is determine the climate and biome.
Nice.
And we do that by drawing cards.
Yeah. So we draw two
Yep,
cards.
this,
Do you want to draw the first one and I can draw the second one?
sure.
It's
This,
this is relying on mostly on the suit, so we don't really
mm-hmm.
need to worry about the number.
Hey,
Why'd you do that?
what?
If you click it, you can.
Oh,
All right, so you did spades.
so that is either cold or polar. Which one do we want to?
I mean, it's your choice.
I'm gonna go with cold.
Okay.
Now, Avery gets to draw a card for the biome.
Yes. Diamonds. Diamonds. All right, so cold. I have to flip all the way over to the cold section.
I I love how much detail there is in this. I mean, I love one-page games, but I also love games that just have so much. So
Ooh,
much.
okay. So our biome is a forest, or specifically a boreal or a taiga forest for all you Minecraft fans out there.
Nice. Biome is mostly composed of conical-shaped evergreen trees. On Earth, this biome uniquely occurs in northern latitudes. Characteristics include nutrient-poor soils, cold weather, and elevated amounts of snowfall. Winters in the taiga are long and harsh, causing most animals to hibernate and birds to migrate.
You know what else is long and harsh?
Tax season.
Tax season. That's very true.
Okay,
Yep.
so now that we have
We know what our things are. So I'm just going to swap over. So I
now we
think,
get
actually, let me pull up the actual rules. the reference book. What book?
Craft our creatures.
So, for crafting our creatures, we do this essentially in sort of our own, on our own, essentially. But we're gonna make it sort of entertaining for you. So basically, we will each create 3 creatures at the same time. These instructions, we follow the instructions, consult the tables in the section, create a basics of your creatures. Each player should know. So you're going to have a creature type, its phylum, and specific characteristics. We're getting nitty gritty. So
I just realized I only have the reference book. I don't have the rules in front of me.
here, I'll send them to you.
Thank you. This is already looking like a game that could be like you could have fun playing it just doing the creature crafting part.
Mm-hmm.
But I am looking forward to the like Pokemon battle type.
I think that is.
Right.
Trying to pull up all of my tabs. So we roll first to determine if we are if our first creature is an invertebrate or a vertebrate. Let's see. How Brady am I? Am I invertebrate or am I vertebrate? All of my creatures are invertebrates.
All of them?
All of them.
Every single one?
Every single one.
Ooh, okay. I got flip through here.
Get squishy. We're getting squishy with it.
Getting squishy.
What are your numbers?
Harsh. I got a 1, a 2, and a 6.
So
I
2 are invertebrates, one's a vertebrate.
2 invertebrates, 1 vert.
Only 1 vert. All right.
Vert.
Down to, I don't know why I'm like.
Now we get to roll for phylum.
Phylum! Woo! What about your genus? And your species?
No.
Okay. No? Okay. Fine.
Sponge. I got a sponge.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I've got.
And a worm.
I have 2 snails and a starfish.
Yes.
Snail. Snail.
Sponges, the most basic of all creatures.
Star.
Peripherans lack mouths.
Oh my
They rip small holes on their outer walls via which water is collected.
Oh my gosh. Starfish. Oh my God. On Earth. Oh my gosh. Echinoderms? Echinoderms? Are only found in the sea, on the sea floor at any depth. They are known for their 5-point radial symmetry and include starfish, brittle stars, sea urchins, sand dollars, and more. Their body is not segmented, and they have no identifiable head. So no head. Sorry. They breathe via their gills or their cloacal respiratory trait. I don't want to say cloaca again.
No.
Did.
Yeah.
It's probably what I'm gonna say about 6. Oh,
Butthole breath.
mollusca.
My vertebrate is a fish.
Apparently, my 6 can be a snail or a squid. Which I didn't realize.
We are in the water.
Are you all water things too?
Sponge, worm, fish. In a boreal.
In a forest. Butthole breath. All right. Mollusks are quite varied, as well as the two mentioned above. Clams, mussels, and octopi and oysters are among them. They are defined by having a mantle, a large cavity, a radula, essentially a toothed tongue, and the structure of their nervous system. Wait. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to remember. Okay, I can roll to see what their subphylums are. Let's see. So one's gonna be a snail, the other one's gonna be something else. Nope, they're both squids. But I really want to. But I really want a snail. Can I have one of them? Is it okay?
You can have one of them be a
Thank
snail.
you.
I'll allow it.
You can't tell me what to do, but thank you.
Should my worm be segmented or unsegmented? For this option,
What's the difference? What buffs do you get to your stats?
I don't know. For the worm option,
Being segmented.
I have combined two subphylum as they both resemble what is colloquially known as worms. Annelids have a nervous system, are segmented, and have bilaterally symmetrical organs.
Nice.
Helminthes are also bilaterally symmetrical but are unsegmented. Some are free living, i.e., they don't require a host, but most are parasitic. I want to not do a parasite because they freak me out.
That's fair. That's fair.
I want to do just a little worm.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Annelid worm.
So I have a snail and I'm gonna have an octopus. Alright, now we roll to see for their environmental behavior. What do they do in this boreal forest that also is somehow underwater?
Maybe we're in a really deep lake.
We're in, what is it, Lake Baikal? The deepest lake in the world? Oh my gosh. I keep rolling to a single number.
I think because I have 2 invertebrates and only 1 vertebrate, my skull dice has to be for the vertebrate.
For the vertebrate, yeah. No bones about it. Where do they? Okay.
Hey, I got 2 6s and a 1. So a burrowing sponge.
You don't want to make that the worm?
I assigned the pink die to the sponge.
It's all fake.
Okay, a hibernating sponge.
I like that. I like the hibernating sponge.
Waiting for this area to turn back into an ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it has a
frozen over.
It has a fucking its life cycle spans tens of thousands of years.
God bless. It's all fake. Don't quote me on that. Oh, put that on a shirt. Yeah. Please, actually, that would be nice. Love to have a t-shirt of my own stupid jokes.
Today, so the reason I was late is because my family finally had our much belated holiday get-together to exchange gifts and everything. One of the gifts I got is a t-shirt that says, "Sorry I'm late, I saw a dog."
Nice.
Which is really, really accurate for me.
Mm-hmm. Except you never notice the dogs. I always have to point them out to you when we're driving in the car.
Yeah, but that's in the car.
All right.
When I'm walking, I see every dog.
Your dog vision is a peak performance.
Yeah, my dog dar.
Dog dar.
Egg dog dar.
Dog dar. Okay, alrighty. So we've got our phylum. We have our... Okay, so I rolled hibernation for 2 of my features, and then one of them is migratory.
So we have 3 sleepy bitches.
3 sleepy bitches.
I
feel like if I make the snail migratory, that's like a migration of like a couple thousand years.
That would be hilarious. Though.
It just like it's like it's starting to get, it has to leave by the time summer, like spring starts, in order to like completely avoid the winter and be able to come back.
And then as soon as it
gets there, it has to immediately turn around in order to make it back.
Maybe it only migrates from one side of like a river to the other side of the river.
It's slightly warmer on this side of the river. Downstream just a little bit.
It migrates from one rock to a different rock.
To a different rock. A cooler, better rock. No. No, I kind of want to have the octopus be.
Migratory arboreal octopus.
Mm, aqua arboreal.
Aquaboreal.
Aquaboreal. Okay. The snail hibernates. And so does my starfish.
I just realized I made my fish a burrowing fish.
That's possible. There are fish that do that.
That's true.
Yeah. So many fish are just dig. They dig a hole and they put their face first above the thing, and then.
I want to stop here and just come to an agreement on this. Are we imagining that? So there are three options that I see. Either this this boreal forest is underwater, or it's a normal boreal forest with a really deep lake and river in it, or these are magical, non-aquatic octopi, fish, worms, sponges, etc.
I feel like this is a decision that's based on the scale of how wacky we're gonna get. I think the second option is the most normal. Do you want to be normal?
Can we do a poll? Can we do a viewer poll?
Oh my gosh, hang on.
Is that allowed?
I can do polls. I've just never done one. Create a new poll. How wet do we get? Oh.
How wet do we get?
Let's not make that a song, actually.
You're right.
I mean, there's no copyright. It's just an uncomfortable song.
Flash that. Cross that one out. Underwater temple, underwater monk.
Underwater ritual, underwater funk. Magic land octopus. Okay.
That reminds me. While you're running this, I have to go make sure Oliver didn't eat anything out of my bag.
I'm setting the duration of the poll for 5 minutes.
Why?
Starting now. Oh, what? Oh, I really hate that I named it that. Oh my god. How are you guys doing? Doing good? Doing well?
I brought you fancy truffles for my mom.
Nice. Blanco nero. That means white black. I know some Spanish.
Yeah.
Would it be bad content if I ate this right now? It is also Italian. It is the rest of it is written in Italian.
Yeah.
Praline di cioccolato bianco ripiene con crema, ganache, cioccolato.
So we have 1 vote and 1 vote only for underwater forest. Underwater monk.
Underwater monk.
Underwater rhymes with an underwater.
Spitting underwater rhymes. Wait.
Got some underwater skunk in his underwater trunk.
Oh my god.
Underwater forest.
He's getting pretty underwater crunk, if I tell you. All right, taste. This is a live taste testing of whatever this truffle is.
I have more chocolate.
Crunchy.
I was given
I was not
so
expecting
much
crunchy.
chocolate. My mom was gifted some chocolates that she doesn't know what they are, so she gave them to me.
The best way. That's the best thing to do, which you don't really know.
I also, my aunt and uncle from Aotearoa
Mm-hmm.
brought me, like, their gift to me was like a full solid, like 1 pound bar of chocolate
You
from
still
there.
have chocolate in our fridge from months ago.
Yeah. This year I did not ask for chocolate for Christmas, which I usually do, but I still got so much.
Yep.
But I also got towels.
Nice. Anyway, truffle review. Pretty good. All right. So
Chocolate is just like the gift. If you don't know what to get someone and you know that at least they don't hate or are allergic to chocolate, it's a pretty safe bet.
yeah, not hard. Not hard to go wrong with chocolate. Yep. All right. So I think we've got one vote for
Underwater forest.
underwater forest. Don't stop it.
All right.
So I think we're gonna go and run with that. I'll end the poll early. Poll ended. Winner.
Flower.
Congrats, Flower. You get a prize, which is my
We
friendship. Yay,
Yeah.
congrats. All right. Okay. So, underwater forest. What do we do next? We roll for traits, right?
Yes. We evolve our creatures.
Okay. So we decide on who should go first, be the storyteller for this section. So essentially, we're going to be going through 3 different seasons, as we um, describe how our creatures evolve and gain traits and stuff like that. So, actually, well, do you want to go first? And I can
Sure.
take care of some stuff.
So the storyteller sets the scene. The storyteller rolls 1d6 to generate a season based on the table below. Below. 4. It is early autumn. Food modifier is +0.
Nice.
Oh,
Oliver's here. Oh, he is covered up the entire screen. Your entire camera.
hi, bud.
Hi, bud.
Hey, bud. He's being very cute, but none of you can see it.
You can just see his void of form.
Hi, baby. Hi.
What'd you roll?
Early autumn.
Nice. And is it eventful or peaceful?
Oliver, your butthole is right.
It's time for cat butt.
Cat butt. It's peaceful.
Nice. And you said early autumn?
Yes.
Peaceful. Alright.
Okay.
Boy, there's a whole bunch of things that's eventful, but I think if it's peaceful, we just ignore that for now.
Yep.
Okay.
Storyteller deals 2 playing cards per creature to each player. Consult the appendix to note what trait each card refers to.
Why I printed it out. We're gonna be flipping through a lot of pages. Okay, love. All right. Right. So, I mean, here I can just take 6 cards from my thing. 4, 5, 6. I'm keeping even the stream can't see that. And then
4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, players have a max hand size of 2 multiplied by their number of creatures, typically 6.
yeah, boy.
If a player has chosen to keep one of their cards from a previous round, on the next turn they would be dealt 5 cards. This is our first round. If everyone plays their traits at the same time, players have 2 ways of using their traits. Place a trait on a creature or discard a trait to increase an attribute. To give a creature a trait, simply note down the corresponding trait of one of your cards on your creature sheet, then discard the card. To increase an attribute, discard a card and fill in the next empty dot on your creature sheet that corresponds to the attribute you want to increase. So here's the traits.
Yeah, and
This is where
then
we would
they have
write
like
them.
strength
Mhm.
scores and shit.
Our attributes with the dots. So if I wanted to discard and make this guy have a bigger body,
I want the smartest fucking snail this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we play. We just go one at a time, I guess? Or what are we doing?
So a single creature can have a maximum of 3 traits at once. You discard 1 card per point attribute.
Okay, yeah. The phase ends once we decide that we are
don't
done.
have to use all your cards, but can.
But you can. Cool,
And
cool.
the phase ends when we choose to be done
Choose to
with
end.
the phase.
Okay.
Let me just see what these.
I place my snail into attack position and I end my turn.
One of the traits that I have is thick fur.
Yep.
Do I want a furry fish, worm, or sponge?
None of those actually, like, I thought one of those was going to be a lot better than the other, but all of them are bad.
All of them are bad.
I have cooling frills for, actually, no, sorry, fat tissue. Alright.
Welcome to the world, my little abomination.
I want a real thick boy of an octopus. I'm gonna play my 4 of clubs. Be for my octopus. He's gonna have fat tissue. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong one. Fat. This boy thick. Listen, it's cold out there in this underwater forest. It's kind of frozen. Half of it's frozen most of the time, so gotta have insulation. Ooh. Wait, no, Jack.
I want. I'm gonna discard the thick fur card.
Okay.
In order to add intelligence to my worm.
Maybe leave that one face down because you're not like.
That is a good point.
Actually using the card. I didn't realize that I had to like. If we ever play this again, I'll like have a place like actually put our things on the screen for everyone to see. Like we can have like placemats for all of our characters. You know, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you got like those placemats or like the Pokemon. Like, oh my god! All right. Let's see. Another card I have is a Blade of Armor. Similar to self-amputation, a blade of armor is a shell or material which can be removed during an attack, which then leaves the remainder of the body intact. Moths and silverfish have this type of armor as a coating of scales.
Blunt body part. A simple method of attack is to use a large and heavy body part to club another creature.
Whack.
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 Should I give that to my fish, and can it be the head? Can they just headbutt things to death?
Yeah.
Yes!
Like how we ask each other if we can do things when we have full power over our own decisions. There is no GM here. Look at me, I am the captain now.
Headbutting Nash. That is this.
I'm making my snail have a blade of armor. Which sounds fucking cool as shit. So. Okay.
Venomous syringe.
God, I'm still through like my okay, now I finally have attack traits. That's some king shit. Foul smelling liquid.
Yeah.
Several small carnivores have Several small carnivores have anal glands that secrete a foul-smelling liquid. The skunks can expel up to 3 meters far, and coyotes can spray their scent up to 100 meters away.
Hey, Hey, chat. Which of my creatures, the sponge, the worm, or the fish, should I give venomous syringe?
Oh god, there it is.
Hi.
Yeah. Flower says worm.
Good.
Oh,
Good idea.
worm? Venomous syringes are hollow needles connected to a gland that pumps venom. They are used as a delivery method for venomous stings, such as those of bees and wasps, scorpions, and snakes. In today's biology class, we are...
We sure the fuck are.
Right.
Now I have behavior-based traits to get through.
Defensive herding. Creatures gather together and form a defensive arrangement of their group.
Symbiosis. There are 4 main types of symbiotic relationship. Mutualism. Both species benefit. Commensalism. One species benefits and the other is not harmed. Parasitism. One species benefits and the other suffers. Competition. Both species suffer.
Yep.
I'm going down, you're going down with me.
You're fucking coming with me. Man, some of these are so cool. Okay.
What if the sponge and the fish were in
love?
a commensal?
And we were both girls.
Yeah. What if the sponge rides around on top of the fish?
It like grows on it, kind of, in a
Yeah.
symbiotic way.
And so the fish goes around, and that allows the water to pass through the sponge so that it filter feeds.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna toss out a card, destroy it, and turn it into strength. I'm gonna make this is the toughest snail. So
You are putting all of your points into snail.
love my snail. I only put 2 things into snail. I haven't done anything on my starfish yet, though.
Would you still love me if I were a sponge and you were a fish? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Oliver, what are you doing?
Buddy.
He is just...
Oh.
He's... Get it. Go on, get it.
Kill.
He doesn't like being observed.
Kill. Kill.
Buddy, I don't like. It's funny when you do that on the ground, but when you're like that high up, it is a little worrying.
Was he chasing his tail?
Yeah,
So stupid.
he's so stupid. Okay,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna toss this one too, and I'm gonna put it into my starfish. I'm gonna make him big.
I'm gonna
He's gonna be chunky.
discard my last two cards to make and put both of them into body size for the worm because big worm with a
Worm.
venomous stinger
Big.
brings me joy.
Just making the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob.
Damn.
Big. Alrighty. Queen of Diamonds is another card to have. Mud wallowing, a popular method of cooling down for many animals. Wallowing in mud helps to regulate an animal's body temperature by providing a layer of insulation. Some animals use wallowing as a way to camouflage themselves from predators, keep their skin healthy, and regulate their body temperature.
Or you are going to fall.
Well, given that we're in a cool environment, like a cold environment, I don't think mud wallowing
Would help.
make much sense. Besides, like,
It's mostly used to stay cool.
yeah, just stay cool, like hippos do and elephants and stuff. Most hot environment animals. So I'm gonna dispose of that and give some more love to my starfish, and I'm gonna make him even bigger.
Can you stop? Stop.
Is it over? Like, are you done? Yeah, wallowing, luxuriating. I'm always wallowing.
Anyway,
You just never know which one.
I hope you all enjoy that Oliver interlude.
It was something.
He's my little baby.
He's
My
very stupid.
little man.
He's very
And I
stupid.
love him so much. And he's so stupid.
I'm gonna give another treat to my squid. He's gonna be a smart boy. Alrighty.
An IntelliSquid.
Now what do we do?
Intelligent. We move into the next phase. Each player rolls 1d6 for food, and the storyteller notes down the sum of the dice rolls. This is the amount of plant food available. It forms the food pool.
The food pool.
The food pool. Is it full of soup?
Submerge yourself into the food pool. 5.
1.
6.
So our total plant food available for this season is 6. Okay. Feed and or munch. Starting with the storyteller, each player takes turns to feed or attack. During a feeding turn, each player may take one food from the pool or attack another creature to gain food. Eating a piece of food means increasing your population count. Change this on your creature profile.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, okay. You can only choose to feed hungry creatures. A creature is hungry if it has not eaten the same amount of food as its body size during the season. So my worm is gonna need 3 food.
He's a big boy?
Yeah.
Nice.
But my other 2 guys will only need 1 each. So I need 5 food.
Well, damn.
So we are in competition.
Jeez Louise.
All creatures are omnivores unless stated otherwise on a trait. So all creatures are capable of attacking other creatures at the table. You are allowed to attack your own creatures. Once all creatures are no longer hungry, move on to the next season.
Okay. So you go first, right?
Yeah.
So what are you feeding, I guess?
We can take from the pool, which you would take 1 plant food from the pool for one of your creatures, which then reduces the total. Or you can attack, choose an attribute, roll 1d6, add the chosen attribute's dice modifier to the result.
The creatures have stats.
Defending creature then chooses an attribute and rolls 1d6. If the attacking creature's result is higher, they have been successful and add population up to the body size number of the creature they attacked. If the defending creature is higher, then they are successful in dodging the attack and nothing happened. If both rolls are the same, the attacker gets half the amount of food it would have gotten if successful.
Very nice. Okay, what are you doing?
My worm is gonna attack you.
Attack you. What attribute are you rolling with?
Body size.
On which one of my boys? My snail, my octopus, or my starfish?
Octopus.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You can choose whatever trait.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to choose body size.
Oh, interesting. Then I'll do intelligence. 6.
5.
Ha!
So I fail
Fucking
that.
can't catch me. So that was your
I am.
worm.
Yeah, that was my worm.
Can't fucking get me,
Hungy.
worm boy.
Hungy worm.
Hungry worm.
Oh, optional rule. At the end of a season, if one of your creatures has no population, they go extinct.
Nice. I mean, not nice. Bad. We don't want extinction.
We don't have to use that, but we can. Anyway, it is now your turn.
Okay, so we alternate for each creature?
Yes. You can take... So during the feeding turn, you can either take one food from the pool for one of your creatures or attack for one of your creatures.
Okay. Alright, their size determines how much they need.
Yes.
Okay.
And also how much they provide.
So my starfish has 3 dots. That's the size of 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it needs 3 food.
Mm-hmm. It's above the 4 and 5, there's a +2. Does that mean it goes 3 and then 5, 7?
No, I think those are the modifiers.
Oh, okay. So I just need... Oh, is that true for all of them then?
So if
Sorry.
your body size is 3, then when you roll, you get to add
Plus
plus
1.
1.
If my strength is 3, I roll +1 as
Mhm.
well. Okay. So you would have won that last fight because I added it wrong.
I think I also added it wrong. What number?
Mine would have been 5.
Mine would have been 3.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Never mind.
Nice. Learning a system. Alrighty.
Learning. It's a fairly quick system to pick up. It's just like most of the paper is just for like
the traits and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Which I love. I love having trait tables.
My starfish is just gonna suck up all that food, absorb 3 food to increase its population by 1.
You can only take 1 plant food at a time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Cool. Never mind. I'll take just 1. Chomp. He chomps on an underwater bush.
5. Okay, then I guess it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
And my sponge is also going to eat a plant food.
Nice. It's being in a symbiotic relationship. Help your fish in any way?
I think it would only help if the fish was the one doing it.
Okay.
But I guess I could change it so that the fish eats the plant.
That's up to you. You're the fish god.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out, like, so if you're only eating plants, do you increase your population? It doesn't look like it.
Eating a piece of food. It's a piece of food. Increase your population count.
Oh. Okay. Stupid. Anyway, my sponge is gonna eat a food.
One food. So your population goes up by 1.
And we now have 4
food remaining.
But we also have each other.
Each other.
What will you do?
My octopus will the sponge with intelligence. Trying to get in, rip that sponge off this fish. Sucks. Let me try that again.
All of my traits for sponge are the same. 3.
5.
Damn it.
Haha.
You get 1. Because that is the body size of my sponge.
And what happens to you? You lose in a population, or? Alrighty. They have add a population
It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Okay. Equilibrium.
Huh?
Fuck yes. Equilibrium.
What about equilibrium?
I don't know.
Why'd you say that then?
I have no idea, I'm gonna be honest.
Alright.
I was thinking because it means that like it's possible for all of our creatures to not end the season with 0 population because we don't lose population, we only gain. Anyway, my worm is gonna use body size to attack.
Oh.
Snail.
No, not my snail. Don't worry, he's gonna use his strength because he's so fucking strong. Fuck.
4.
3.
Ah! What's your body size?
1.
Okay, again, 1 population.
1 population.
My worm is still hungry, but.
Okay. My starfish will now attack her. Actually, no, he's just munching.
Munch.
Take a food.
Okay, we're at 3.
Yeah, he's just basically Roombaing the underwater forest floor. He occasionally goes up a side of the bark of a tree. Just bottom feeding.
My fish is gonna eat.
What are we down to?
2.
Okay. Do we want to go through with the optional extinction?
I don't know how we would because the season ends when the creatures aren't hungry anymore. And in order to become not hungry, they have to eat, which increases their population. And there's no rule to decrease them.
Yeah, I feel like the attack, like the
attack
one
should.
Probably should. But you know, oh, you know what happens during the events? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
No, all the traits and stuff have their own. Oh, the traits do. Holy shit. Okay. I just threw my pencil on the ground.
Oh!
Yeah, you see it too, right? You found the page. Alrighty. We've been doing this so wrong. We didn't
We're
notice.
fools.
Oh my gosh, I should have printed this one out too. Okay. Okay. Let's play it as we have been for this round.
Okay.
And then uh, we'll play it with the actual traits that we get from our guys. Because my snail will just take one of the 2 remaining pieces of food, and then I will almost be set to go.
Yeah, I only need 2 more food for my worm.
So what are you gonna do? I took a food for my snail, so there's 1 left, I believe.
I'm gonna take that for our worm.
No.
So we now have 0 plant food, and we must attack each other.
Attack.
Attack.
Yeah, my starfish accidentally Roombas up one of your worms. I'm gonna attack with my body size. God damn it.
Mm-hmm. 6.
Shit. Oh, your turn.
My worm fights back.
No!
Using strength.
Body size.
Venom.
Okay, that's a lot better.
3.
5.
God damn it.
Roomba strikes back. Fuck. With body size.
We're locked in this. 7.
2 again.
Worm.
Come on, worm boy. Let's go.
Worm.
This is our endless struggle.
4.
5, 6. Roomba. Roomba starfish again.
Furious. Kill.
Okay. I'm good. I got 5.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll see what happens. 7.
Alright, come on.
I attack.
Do your worst.
I attack the
This is
fucker again.
like that moment in D&D combat where it's just back and forth, just endless.
Does that mean you're AC? No.
No. Yeah, it hits. No.
4.
5. Attacker. Shit. I'm gonna use a different die.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. 2.
I'm rolling so high on my defense rolls, and then so shit on my attacker rolls.
Attacker.
I attack a you. I attack a
Attacker.
7. Using my strength.
Yeah, that's
My
3.
venomous spike.
Yeah, you got me.
What is your body size?
Body size is 3.
I am at 5 population now.
Wow. Can you go over your hunger?
I think so.
Huh.
You just have to get enough to make them not hungry anymore. I think.
That is true. Alright. I'm gonna go for a different boy.
Mhm.
Not your worm. Your fish. I don't think your fish is gonna attack yet. God? 2.
3.
Attacking with body size. You didn't even need to do anything. It's just me now. I'm just spamming this until I get it. Alright, 4.
7.
For your fish?
Yeah, defending with strength. The blunt body part gives me a +1 to strength rolls.
Oh, we're adding those now.
Oh, well, I got a 6.
Okay. Thought we were gonna play it how we were playing it for
You're
the
right.
season, and then okay, well, try again. 3. Yay! Got my food. But how many food? do you
Just
have?
1.
I'm satisfied. Okay, now we're gonna
Alright.
actually play it.
The season
it's
has
meant to be played.
ended. Time for a new season. Take some time to think about what your creature might look like if you're in a group. Discuss with other players how each of your creatures fits into the environment. After chatting, go back to part C and decide on a new storyteller and roll for a new season.
Yay.
Hoopla.
Let's see. Okay. So, I've sort of described my starfish as just a big honking boy that sort of Roombas around the forest floor, underwater forest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is your worm look like?
My worm.
Worm.
My worm has it's pretty fucking big
Mm-hmm.
and moderately smart, and it has a stinger on the end of its tail. It burrows in the dirt
Uh,
at, at the bottom of the forest
is it
floor.
like those nematode things that like stick their things out of the ground?
It is now,
Okay.
and it waits for like great like bottom feeding creatures
Mm-hmm.
to pass by, and it goes eat, and
And then drags on. Yeah. Oh, you didn't miss much, Flower. We had a stalemate for a second of
yeah, we
just
kept rolling to attack each other and failing
and
over and over
failing
and over.
over and over and over again. But it's okay. And also, we realized that there are like modifiers, our traits get modified, our roles and stuff. So we're gonna be adding that now.
Yeah. Um. So my sponge just looks like a sponge.
What does a sponge look like for the uninformed?
It's kind of round and it has a sort of textured body. You can't really tell what the front and the back is.
He's squishy.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the fish.
Does he make a little squeak sound when you squish it? Like a squeak toy?
Yeah, that's the sound of it dying.
Oh no, it can talk. What does the
Um,
fish look like?
the fish.
The fish
I'm
looks like.
imagining like one of those fish that have like the really big like chonky heads because it uses its head to attack.
Mm-hmm. It's got like a
Um,
really bulbous like
mhm.
front lobe.
Yeah, and then right behind that, like sort of sheltered behind
What
the
if it
bulbous
like
lobe, is where the
surrounds? What
sponge
if the
is.
sponge surrounds it, kind of like a little jacket? If a fish were to wear pants, would it look like this, or like this, or like this? Fish pants. Think about it.
Maybe it's
Think
on it
about it.
like a cape.
I like that too. I like that even better, actually.
So as
It
the
just goes.
fish grows and as the sponge grows, the sponge gets like sort of bigger and squarer, and it starts like at the back of the neck or at the back of just behind the head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Shwoop, shwoop.
but it's a
Yeah.
very low poly cape. It doesn't really go.
Oh yeah, it just goes. Mm.
It goes like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So my octopus is like a real thick boy,
Mm-hmm.
really thick boy. Um, almost like almost actual blubber on him, and then he just sort of like hangs drapes on like the tree limbs of our forest, and just watches things, and like we'll just like it's like a hunter of like opportunity. It's like a
Oh my god.
so it will like you know outsmart other creatures that are trying to hunt prey and like juke on
Mm-hmm.
them and take their prey from them
Oh,
because he's a little bitch.
good.
Yep.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. My snail, he first of all he lifts,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like he's really really strong because he's got a really really thick shell. Just and there's just so much stuff like adhered to it, and I think event like over time the species like accumulates more things on its back until it's just sort of dragging like plant life along with it, like has so much stuff that like stuff is growing on it.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, guess it's my turn to be a storyteller, unless you still have your no you described your fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
It's your
roll for the
turn.
season.
So we don't start back at like evolving and adding traits and shit.
No, yeah, we do. Go all the way
Oh.
back to part C. There's two C's. Yeah, there's
Right.
two. Yeah.
I missed. Okay, so my brain mixed things up. Okay, so season is first, and then we do our
I'm just throwing my
cards.
dice everywhere. That dice is gone. Oh gosh. All right. 5. Late autumn. Ooh. This subtracts 3 from the food pool, which stinks.
Oof.
But will it be eventful or peaceful? Eventful.
Oof.
And if it is eventful, I determine the event. Oh, there's a wildfire.
Underwater?
Underwater wildfire. Um, non-burrowing creatures lose 1 population.
Okay, that happens during the feeding round, or
Um,
but it only happens once.
I think it is like right now.
Okay.
Some of them will say like things will happen, but yeah.
Okay. So my worm and my fish are fine.
Mm-hmm.
My sponge is not.
Yeah.
My sponge starts the season with 0.
Oh yeah, all of my boys lose stuff. Actually, hang on, let me check their traits. See if that affected anything. That tissue can eat body size +1. And then ah, nope. Didn't give me anything. Wait,
Oh,
does
okay.
their
So
behavior give them things too? Hang on.
yes.
Holy shit.
So symbiosis, add +1 to your defense roll if a creature to your right has a larger body size. Is is that like right on my sheet? Like to the right on my sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would be going by the body size of the worm for my sponge.
The worm.
One defense. Worm sponge.
Alright, so
Right?
deal out the cons. I'm gonna recall the whole deck if that's okay. Oh no, actually that's not gonna do that.
We have enough.
Yeah. Uh 3, 4, 5. Woo! Okay. Draw. I will.
4, 5. Woohoo!
Alrighty. Ooh, constriction. Yeah, I'm gonna give my little octopus constriction.
I am going to give my worm
Worm.
with amputation. I just realized we're organizing our cards in different ways.
Yeah, but it's fine. They can't see it. As long as it makes sense to us, I think it's okay. Blade of armor.
Oh no, wait, I wanted to give this to the sponge. Sponge gets self-amputation.
Nice. Okay, okay. Constriction. If the attack is successful, the ooh. If success. If suck. If suckies.
And I am giving 1 intelligence to my sponge. and +1 feed to my fish.
So many hearts and diamonds. All right, all right, all right.
Do. Fish.
I'm going to put points.
Electric field.
Ooh.
Several fish
Got
have
that
developed
electric
electric organs as sensory organs. The most famous of them all is the electric eel.
Nice.
I have to check what this does on the table. +1 to intelligence attack roll.
Hmm. Oh man, I should not be sleeping on the defense rolls. Defense stuff.
Nine. Mimesis.
Ba-da-boop, ba-da-boo. Love mimesis.
I'm gonna give mimesis to my worm.
Oh no. He's into memes.
Sure is. Emslian mimesis. A deadly species mimic the less dangerous one. 2. Long neck. The use of a long neck in animals.
Long necks from Horizon?
Should I use that?
Oh. Like giraffes and shit?
I think I'll hold on to long neck, but I want to give I want to give electric field to
Electric field.
my sponge.
I'm giving my starfish self amputation.
Amazing.
And that
Ooh,
if defense is suckies.
turn me on with your electric
Thank you,
field.
flower.
Ooh.
Hmm? Ooh. Alright. There's 2 cards left to do. Hmm.
Yeah. So my sponge now has 3 traits, so I can't add any more traits. So if I want to do anything else, it would have to be attributes.
Mm-hmm.
My
He's
fish
stacked. He's stacked up.
Yeah.
He's stacked.
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 Sponge.
I'm gonna add pack hunting
Holding on to a
to my
card.
starfish.
Ooh.
There are just so many of these starfish, you just cannot escape them.
Could I give long neck to worm?
I mean, it's all neck.
Yeah. Long neck, great. Eats 1 food immediately before the food roll.
Wow, okay. Dang.
Doing it.
Okay, have fun.
Worm needs food.
Worm. Hmm. I'm gonna add taunting to my octopus. That'll be its third thing. For taunting, it lets me, if I defend a roll successfully, defend against an attack successfully, I make you choose. I make you attack a different creature.
Interesting. You get to choose which creature?
Yep, choose another creature for the attacker to attack. Ease defense. Okay. That is all of my cards. Place it into defense position, and I end my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so I did our traits. Now we roll the food, so it's -3.
Mhm.
Whenever I roll,
I get 1 food already
from the pool?
for no.
Oh,
just
okay.
just in general before we even roll for food.
Okay.
Because of long neck.
Nice. I rolled a 4, so there is 1.
I also rolled a 4, so there is a
Oh,
total of
8.
5.
Oh, 5. Okay, thank you.
5 food.
5 golden food.
I will only need 5 food.
That's nice.
No, 4 food.
That's good. That's nice. I need a lot of food. I also need 5 food.
I already got 1 for my boy. All right.
Okay.
So you start. The feeding or the munching?
The feeding or the munching. Mm-hmm.
I keep looking at like the camera and seeing that I'm like scrunched. Like
You
shrimping.
You shrimping?
Like, I didn't get it.
Ooh, you shrimping?
Let me sit like a human being.
Ooh, you shrimping. Alrighty, I'm gonna attack with my octopusa. The worm.
The firm.
Worm.
Do it.
Mm-hmm. 6. Attacking with my intelligence. Alrighty, so what's your body size?
3.
So I gain 3?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that means you also get free food. Like your guy has eaten 3.
So I gain 3 population.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like food is equivalent to population disorder. Okay. Now, because of my constriction trait, let's see. Oh my gosh. I wrote it down and yeah, I'm still like, what does that say? Constricting, constriction. If the attack is successful, the defending creature cannot attack during the scene. So I think this whole season, your worm cannot attack.
No. Okay. Worm is gonna worm's gonna eat
Worm's
a food.
gonna worm.
Worm's gonna eat a food.
Much. I'm like choking you out and you're like
My spinach.
my spinach.
Strong.
Alrighty. All right. Just trying to see about something. Because the fat tissue on my octopus says I can eat +1 body size. I don't know what that means.
I think it
Can
means
eat
that
up to body size +1. So I think you can only eat yourself. Like a population number of food. Am I thinking of that right?
yes, I think so.
So
That
like
makes sense. So then
my
I shouldn't have
yeah,
ended with 5 population last time. I should have ended with 3
yes.
for my worm.
But I'm also trying to figure where it says that. Hungry creatures. A creature is hungry if it has not eaten the same amount of food as its body size. Food. Oh, no, I think your population can still go up that high, but you can't eat higher than.
So you can't consume like from the food pool higher than your own body size.
Well, I think your creature is hungry, if it hasn't eaten equal to its body size. So my boy is thick, and so he needs a plus another one. He has another one, so I think he's no longer hungry with just if he just gets the one, but he can eat another one. So I can use that too because he won't eat anything else. He won't attack. He won't eat from the pool unless he's hungry.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So I only technically could have absorbed 2 from your worm because the max amount of food my boy can eat is 2 because that is his body size +1. So he has 2 in his population now. Okay. Thinking, using the brain. Okay.
Yeah.
I constricted you and you ate, so now it's my turn again, right?
Yep.
Okay. Um. You took a piece of food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, just want to make sure. I was like, I need to keep track of that. So my snail will take a food. And he's done. He's good.
Okay. My worm will take a food. So now worm is good.
Nice. And 2 food. Okay.
So on the itch page it said that there aren't like actual cards for the traits yet. I hope those get made because I think that would make this just so fun.
Oh yeah. Just like doling out board game cards. Nice. Alrighty. Alright. My starfish is gonna go for your sponge. Time for a haircut.
My sponge.
Your spanch. I can attack with my body size, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's what I was doing, but I want to make sure it's okay. I smash. Actually, it's not just one starfish. It is a whole pack of them. So I get to add 1 to my thing, so it's +2, so 5.
Okay. I'm gonna defend with intelligence, which is +1 on my sponge, and also because of symbiosis, I get +1 defense if the worm has a larger body size.
Nice.
So that's a +2. Not that it helped because I rolled a 1. So.
Oof. So your body size is what?
1.
1? Okay.
So you get fun.
1. Okay, your turn.
My turn. My sponge is gonna eat a food.
1.
1 food.
All my guys are not hungry anymore. Do you have any hungry boys?
I do. My fish. Is there any plant food left?
There's 1.
I will take that for my fish. And now he is no longer hungry.
Nice. We've all survived unscathed.
He lived. Right.
It choked you out a little bit, but that's fine.
Now we start anew. Or, well, first we talk about our guys
Yeah.
and what they look like.
Yeah, my octopus now is getting bolder as the food supplies dwindle and is now actively going after people and just choking them out, wrestling style. Yeah. In a similar vein, the starfish, with its self-amputating limbs, and the pack hunting, I like to think that like it's like creatures will attack it and like it'll rip off an arm and then that arm will grow into another starfish and then just like gang up on it.
Like slimes?
Yeah.
Slimes in video games?
Yeah, like Minecraft slimes.
Tell me about your snail.
My snail, he's trucking and fucking and all that stuff. He's just hanging out, just snacking on food. He's playing the long game.
Yeah.
At this point, he's accumulated so much stuff onto his shell that he's like indistinguishable from like the Turian.
Nice.
Yeah.
My,
People just don't notice him. He's a little lonely. Maybe you should give him a call.
Yeah.
Tell him how much you love him.
Snail. I care about you.
That was a snail.
Snails can vocalize.
Fuck if I know. I don't know if making squelching noises will pick up on the mic, so. That's what it says. Please let me know if that caught. And I'm so sorry if it did. Tell me about your boys.
So my sponge still rides around on a fish. It it like grows into a cape. It also has self-amputation.
Nice.
Which means that when it gets attacked, it just it rips off and you get a raggedy cape. It also emits a fucking electric field around it.
My gosh.
My fish is just chilling, just living with the
living his life.
Weird electric living cape on its back.
Yeah. He's getting like radio signals from like Australia. He can't comprehend them, but yeah.
Picking up talk shows.
He's like doesn't understand shit. Boy, is his phone charged though.
Blub, blub,
blub,
blub,
blub,
bonk.
Blonk.
He's also still a burrowing fish, which I think in this case means like instead of necessarily digging out burrows, he goes into old burrows that have already been dug out by previous creatures, and that's where he lives.
Opportunity. Love it.
And my worm, who has long neck,
which I don't fully understand, but okay.
Yeah, and mimesis, I think it makes these like burrows that go like so its head sticks up out of one and its tail with the stinger sticks up out of the other. Yeah. It's ass.
Go on, say it.
Yeah. The ass that don't quit. Sticks up out of the other one. And it looks just kind of like grass or like seaweed or something. Maybe like flowers. Some sort of
mimesis specifically makes it look like a different creature, right?
Maybe. Yes.
I think
probably.
So. I feel like that's because like it's different from like regular camouflage.
Okay. Then it just looks like a Flower said your sound picked up.
Oh good. I'm so glad.
It looks like your garden variety worm.
Could it be Emsleyan?
Yes.
A deadly species mimics a less dangerous one?
Yep. It looks like a filter feeding worm.
Oh, it's like, oh look at that, it's just a little guy.
And it just goes
and then the stinger pops out.
Its head sticking up lets it spot
I'm periscoping
food, and its tail goes and then it just
it's a worm with a knife.
To feed it, like the tail just comes over to feed the and then it just goes back to going.
He's licking his own ass. He's eating his own ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anyway,
Lobos.
a snake eating its own ass. All
Yep.
right,
And that's my
that's your
that's my
crew.
creatures.
Yeah. What?
My guys.
What season are we doing?
Let's see. What was the last season? I
Or
didn't write it
late
down.
autumn.
All right.
Well, all right.
Let's do this thing.
Please let it be summer.
Late spring.
Fuck. It's a 0, so we're okay.
All right. Let's see if it's peaceful or eventful.
Something happening.
Peaceful.
Hey. I think we still have enough cards for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Keep going. And Queen of Clubs. One of my cards.
I can
Ooh.
only add things to my fish. I don't have any space for things on my other guy. Where did what's that? Oh, I need to get one more card because I forgot that I had used long neck.
Long neck. I rolled fat tissue again. Imagine if you like stack them. He's extra thick.
Big.
Thick. With 20,000 Cs. Alrighty. I'm actually gonna put that onto. I'm essentially giving it to my octopus, but I'm making his body size go bigger. He's chonky.
Mm.
Projectiles.
Um, I am going to give my fish
Fish.
foraging, which means that anytime I take food from the food pool, I can add +1 to that. And then I am going to expend some cards here. 2 cards to give it
2 cards.
+2 to its body size.
I got freaking mud wallowing again.
I want it to have nidosites. Do I want it to have fake death?
Fake death.
In the middle of our death.
Okay.
Was that a suggestion, or were you just...
No, it's just playing a little goofy. Let's wallow, baby. Ugh.
I want it to have nidosites.
Wait, what does wallowing do? Okay. Wait, what?
Nidosites.
Nidosites.
Okay, now I have 3 more cards, but no more trait spots, so I am going to put another strength on my worm,
Worm, if you will.
another body size on my fiche. Brings it up to 4. And another intelligence on my sponge.
Laura says, let's wallow, baby. Me texting the girls and gays on a Sunday.
Let's
Quite
wallow, baby.
literally.
Wow.
Let's wallow, baby.
Wallow, wallow, wallow.
Spine.
Oh my god. My god.
Oh, he is. He is a little slug boy.
God. He's got his feet sticking out.
Computer, enhance.
I'm sorry I can't show you a close-up of them beans. I wish you could zoom. Me too, buddy.
You can zoom at home by holding the screen closer to your face.
You can zoom in your own home, in the comfort of your own home. It's free,
It's
and the cops
easy,
can't
and the
stop
cops
you.
cannot stop you. Do I want to make my butt bigger? Making him bigger just makes it, like, makes me need to get more things and makes me more an enticing target. Like, why? Why?
For the viewers at home, my art corner.
Nice. Alright, I'm expending a card to up my snail's speed. He's like that race car snail movie. Remember that? Anyway.
I never watched it.
No one did. So
I watched the other animated race car.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. I just realized how many movies
there are about race cars.
Yeah.
Or like anthropomorphic cars in some way, shape, or form.
I watched Wreck-It Ralph. I'm talking about Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, there was like a go-kart. Yeah, it was like a Mario Kart.
A race was like moderately important to that.
Yeah. But not Cars.
I may have watched Cars.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Just like every other person who was a child at the same time
as the release of Cars
came out. Yeah. Everyone watched.
I feel like we as a culture should talk about cars more.
Should we? Are you sure?
I mean, that blue car in the first movie is kind of hot. Anyway.
I have never seen Megamind, and I'm very disappointed. I think if I had seen it when it came out, it probably would have been very formative to me.
We gotta get a group watch of Megamind going. Ooh. Keep that in mind, Flower. All right. Da-da-da. I'm debating on my last 2 cards, which are
do something stupid with them.
Well, I was just gonna pump them into attributes. I just don't know who.
Something stupid. I love the background that you chose.
Thanks. It sort of
stream.
I didn't make it myself, but I arranged it myself. Alrighty. I'm gonna add plus. I'm gonna make my snail so fucking speedy.
The fastest.
The fastest draw in the West. I'm adding both of my attribute, both of my 2 remaining cards into attributes of speed, so it's a +2 to speed. Alrighty. What next?
Now we roll for food.
Alrighty, so roll.
It's +0. Oh, but I do get
your 1 right off the bat, right?
My 1 right off the bat. Or my worm.
For your long neck worm. I roll a 3.
2.
5.
We have 5 food this season. 5. Count them
5.
5.
Oh. Go once, going twice.
To start off with, my fish is going to forage some plant matter,
That's nice, dear.
which gives it 1 food from the pool and 1 food from having the foraging trait.
Alrighty. My snail
Mm-hmm.
will emerge from its home shell slash biome it's growing on its back with and shoot out a projectile spine. I'm gonna attack your fish.
My fish.
God damn it! All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna defend with strength, which I get a +2 to.
That's nice.
I'm gonna defend with body size, which I get a +2 to. I only get a +2 on strength if I'm the one attacking. 6.
God damn. 4.
Aha! Ah!
But that was a plus. I rolled a 1. It's a +3.
Wow.
All right. Well, I don't get anything from that. So here we go.
Okay. My fish gonna forage again.
Nice.
It has obtained 4 food and it's no longer hungry. And now it's just gonna chill.
Wow. So how much food is left?
3. Attack.
Attack.
No attack.
You're not attacking me, which is sort of the draw on some of my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My starfish, my pack of starfishes, is gonna come for your worm.
My worm.
Alright. I'm adding 1 for my body size, and then another for half my population. 6.
Oh god. I'm defending with speed. 5. Alright.
So what's your body size?
3.
Okay. Oh boy. Yum 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 yum. Like when a vacuum goes over like a long piece of like wire or string, that's pretty much just what happened. The Roomba just sort of crawls over the thing, goes and just sucks them all up.
My sponge going to attack.
Attacker.
Going to attack
Attacker.
your fucking the starfish.
No.
With intelligence.
Does not have many defensive capabilities. He's gonna use his body size to defend. Seven. God. All right. So you would get.
Actually, wait. I have a +1 intelligence. No, yeah. Yeah. 7.
7? Okay. So you gain. Instead of getting 3 food, you get 2 because it's half of my body size rounded up.
Great.
So
my sponge is no longer hungry.
Nice. You're good. You still need food. You get a food.
You get a
food. How many are left?
3.
3? Okay. My octopus is gonna attack your fish.
Ah! Attacker!
Attacker! Um, I'm attacking with +1.
8 on my defense.
2.
I defended with body size. And
Hachi
I rolled a
machi.
6, and I have a +2.
Hachi machi. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Are you? Do you still have to get food for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
I mean, oh, I still do too, but that was my turn. I was just
Okay. My worm is gonna attack your starfish.
okay.
Using
You got your worm in my starfish. You got your starfish in my worm.
strength. 6.
What would you roll?
6.
6 as well. So you get 2.
I am no longer hungry. None of my critters are. It's all you now. I am fed. I'm
Alrighty.
strong. I can fight.
I can see. I can fight. Alrighty. My snail is gonna attack your sponge
Taka.
with speed. Spines shoot out. 7.
7.
What's your body size for a sponge?
1. You get 1 food.
I guess I get 1 food. Alright, well, I mean, that's good. I'm good for food for that boy. Alright, is there anything you want to do? Your turn. I shouldn't just skip right over you.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh.
I can't do any food getting for any of my critters because they're not hungry. So they're just living it up. We do still have 3 food in the food pool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my octopus will take 1 of those.
All right, we have 2. 2.
Count them 2.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much for the rest of my thing, he's just gonna eat the rest. He needs to eat. Can eat 3, so it will eat 3. Just successive.
Okay.
We'll eat 2 more foods
Full.
over the course of time.
Everybody's full.
Everybody's full.
Who? Okay.
So that's the end of that's our 3rd time around, right?
Yep. So that is Endgame. Creature evolution is finished after 3 seasons. This next section describes some more details you can add to the description of your creature.
Well, I guess we should add up our total populations and see who won, or like maybe for each creature, because like throughout the game we could have attacked our own creatures, which is fun. But who is the highest on your boy?
My worms, they're at 11.
Jesus Christ! My highest is my starfish at 6. So snails at 2, kind of endangered, but I think the worms are probably like an invasive species and might need to be dealt with.
Yeah, maybe.
So
they're going to have an extinction burst.
Yeah, they're gonna
overpopulate so much that all like their food supply runs out. They die off in a mass starvation event, except for a couple. Their food population grows back, and then their population starts to grow again until the cycle continues.
Well, that gives it a chance for another species to come in and take over.
This is true.
The food chain ecosystem. Man, these kinds of games are so much fun. I just like
them.
Being a little nerd about biology.
Me too.
Because I don't do that very often because I'm more of a physics, space, sci-fi nerd, even though biology is still science.
I really liked this game. Was described on itch as being about speculative biology, but having both like very scientific terms, but also some clear like plain word descriptions so that you can play it and get it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not like, if you don't know what's going on or
Right.
don't know all of the terms.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great learning tool of learning all the abilities that
Yeah.
that thing that like creatures can do.
Mhm.
Would be fun in like a school setting for like science class. Of
Yeah.
like teaching your students how to like what all of these things are. And I think exquisite biome could also be very useful
Mhm.
for that as well.
I would definitely love to see like if the trait cards come in.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see this as a card game. I think it has card game potential.
Yeah, because I think it's if I have to check like the acknowledgments that Princess puts for this. Exquisite Biome is referenced, and then a game called Evolution by North Star Game Studio, which I have not played, but maybe it's similar in some way to this. I'd be interested in checking that
Yeah.
out too. It's, yeah, good game.
Game.
Good game. I enjoy the stat manipulation and the traits and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
Having the trait cards would make it a lot easier, so you're not constantly checking like
Mhm.
what each suit is, and that's not a fault of the game design. That's just the fact
Yeah.
that we don't have that. But yeah.
I think this would be fun in a group
Hmm.
as a more competitive.
Oh yeah, like I feel like going more than like 3 people, it would be smarter to just pare down to 2
Mhm.
creatures per person, for like
And I
4 or
think
more. But
in that situation, the like optional extinction rules could be
oh
interesting because
yeah.
you could like start knocking out
Hmm.
species and players.
Yeah.
But yeah, I I think this was fun. I'm glad this was our first game after our long hiatus.
I mean, you got it, but what was that right before?
It was wrong.
Oh, it was. Oh,
It
okay.
was
Oh, I get
wrong.
it. You were wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
I look. For a long time I had never heard the word hiatus said out loud. I only read it, so I thought it was pronounced hiatus.
hiatus.
Yeah.
Hiatus. I'm gonna name an
Mhm.
NPC after that.
Okay.
Hope you know. In the future,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna meet some guy named Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Hiatus, and
Nice
he
to
goes
meet you.
ha ha ha, and then he kills you. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if we were friends though?
What if we kissed and we were both girls? Uh, yeah. No, I also really loved the inclusion of like biomes because like
Mm-hmm.
in my own world building that I'm doing for a setting, uh, I get very um meticulous
Yeah.
about biomes. I'm just like, I like weather and I like plants. And so like seeing all the biome stuff and like climate and tropical,
Yeah.
polar
This
and
would be very fun for
Mhm.
like world building. And then like taking all of that and moving it into like story writing or D&D,
Yeah,
etc.
I feel like it'd be really, really good for story writing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure how it could be used more in like D&D stuff, but there's always a way, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Life finds a way. All right. Well, thank you for joining us and hanging out and chatting with us and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, sticking with us through a little long break. There might be some changes to the channel coming soon, but we wanted to get this out again
Yes.
to get that going because it is a passion project for us that we
Mm-hmm.
love to do. We hope to do it more, hopefully with more people too. So thank you for watching. If you're still not satisfied with, still in need of more TTRPG content, there is always check out our sort of brother, sister, sibling channel, ADHG, with our good friend Racius. We are both on the D&D campaign, Slumbering or Slay a While, Slumbering Dark,
Mm-hmm.
wherein we play critical roles called the Netherdeep module. Our characters are very chaotic.
Yeah.
Well, mine is at least. So yeah, come join us. That will be tomorrow, every Sunday at 5:30 Eastern time. All right. Well, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening, and please stay happy, stay healthy, and as always,